Hello everyone, we are officially on day 14 of the FlyLady baby step system. That means we have been doing FlyLady for 2 weeks. And when I say we, I mean I have stuck to the FlyLady baby steps for 2 weeks. And there are some pretty big things that I am frustrated with, but there are also some things that I realized today are really coming together. I'm going to be showing you, I did go through the house and show you some areas I am frustrated with. I have a floor that has some crumbs in specific areas. I have dust. So if you, I actually wrote FlyLady, please dust me on my TV stand. And I think there's a little bit more dust and pollen just in general because it is spring and we have our windows open quite often. But the point is, I'm 14 days in and I have not cleaned my house. Now I have cleaned one of the bathrooms, but I have to, this is just too cute not to share. We had a friends visiting, their 4-year-old used our bathroom, and as he was washing his hands, he found we had some bathroom, like sanitizing spray in the bathroom to clean up, because we're still at that stage of potty training that you kind of have to clean up around the toilet more often than not. And even with FlyLady, I'm not neglecting that kind of cleanup. So we have the sanitizing spray to spray down the toilet pretty much every day. And he was washing his hands and he sprayed it all over the mirror and the sink. So I think it was his nonchalant way of saying, Allie, get it together and clean this bathroom. So he brought the bottle up to my husband afterwards. I think he realized he tried to clean it up with a Kleenex and then realized that he'd gotten in too deep. And he brought the bottle to my husband and said, hey, what is this? So then he washed his hands, and then when I went in with him washing his hands, I realized what had happened. And I just giggle, and I still think those are the moments of toddlers being toddlers and just being curious and inquisitive. It was just one of those moments of kids being kids, and it made me smile, and it made me clean the entire bathroom. So I was like, he got me this far, I might as well wrap it all up and get this thing clean. So I scrubbed the toilet, I did everything. So I really have him to thank for that. But with that being said, and talking about like what hasn't been done, I want to address what has been done. Yes, those 2-minute hotspots have been, they're short, they're brief. I'm getting things done, which is really nice. And because I just recently posted the video of starting the 2-minute hotspot, and I left in that comment at the end, I didn't catch it in the moment. I did not realize in the moment. I cleaned for 2 minutes and then my son came up and was like, hey, do you want to cuddle? And I had just finished my hotspot and I was like, yes, I want to cuddle. And he's like, okay, come with me. I left it in because it was that moment that I think we take for granted. And I left it in there as a reminder to me, but also I left it in there because it was stinking cute. But two, I left it in there as a reminder of me of why I'm doing this, because I want those moments to not be taken for granted. I want to be in the moment and be present as much as possible. So I loved that 2-minute timer went off. And I was like, yeah, let's go cuddle. So I like that. I like this timer. I like the timer allows you to stop. And as somebody who does not often do that, I tend to start a project and want to finish it. And you're gonna see even today, I worked at 2 minutes in my entryway and the timer went off and I was like, oh, there's only like a minute left of work to do. I'm gonna finish it. Really, it was probably 2 minutes that I did extra. But I will keep going. I will keep doing tasks until I really see results. And that timer, I'm learning, which is really, I think, part of her FlyLady's message, big time, is it's okay to stop. It's okay to let things wait until tomorrow. And maybe I'm not getting that right, but that is what I'm taking from my experience right now for day 14 and explaining why, yes, I don't have everything done in my house, but I'm getting extra moments, which I like. The next thing I really like is the 15 minutes of decluttering. Now, will I say day 1, the decluttering pile just sat on my counter and then I moved it. You can actually see it behind me, that pile of decluttering. I've decluttered a lot of things, and after seeing that first pile, I decided, okay, so I've been decluttering, I think, for 4 or 5 days. And look at what I have decided to get rid of. Now I know it's still in my house, but again, after day 2, I realized, hey, you know what, this is a good visual. I need this visual, and maybe others will need it too. So that is right now my declutter pile. And it's becoming immense. So I'm gonna be moving it out to my garage sale, because I'm setting up a garage sale all at the same time as doing all this. It's pretty like, okay, I don't have clean toilets, but I'm getting rid of stuff. And again, but today we're talking about calendars, and I happen to be a calendar aficionado. So welcome to Calendars with Allie. Some of the things in the FlyLady mentions, and I wanted, because she, again, today is actually going back to her website to read about calendars. Some of the things the FlyLady recommends is have a family calendar. That's where you put birthdays and events, or for or schedules, so swim lessons, kids soccer practice, basketball practice, all the things the kids are doing, choir concerts, all that stuff. I keep it all in my calendar, and then I also write the big events on there so my husband can see it. I don't know if he looks at it, to be honest, but I like to have that visual right there if this isn't around. Invitations. You guys, one thing she said is you get an invitation, make sure you go and you put the date of the event on your calendar. Don't put it in your hotspot or a mail pile, because it could get lost. And I'm going to 100% back this up. It is imperative to do this. I received an invitation to a very important bridal shower, and it got put into a pile, and it got put down into my office, because that's at the time where I was doing most of my work, most of my scheduling, everything like that. Somehow the invitation got thrown in there, and if you want any reference to what that office ended up looking like during the pandemic, you can check out this video, because that's where it started. Once I started cleaning out the office, I stumbled upon this invitation, and I was like, oh my gosh, this bridal shower is today. So I started, like, I have to go get showered, I have to get to this thing, I'm already late. And then, so I'm running around trying to get ready, and then I realized the bridal shower, which was for one of my nieces, was the week prior. I missed it. I missed it because I threw that invitation into a mail pile, and I put it in that office, which was a disaster at the time. This day, I'm still so upset that I did this and that I missed something that was so important. Right now, I feel like I need to take a break from filming, because it bothers me that I missed this important event. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, I'm back. So I made myself a little bit of lunch. It's kind of like Allie, go get a Snickers. You get emotional when you're hungry. As I was making myself a sandwich, I was like, oh my goodness, I just, got teary-eyed on camera. Do I even keep that in there? And I'm trying to be transparent with this process, and the message that I think FlyLady is trying to send out, don't lose these important things by throwing them into a pile, into clutter. And I related to it a lot. So I'm not gonna talk about that story again, but get your events, your special occasions written into your calendar so you don't forget them. So with that being said, we are 2 weeks in, or I am 2 weeks in. I am still going strong. I'm not seeing the results I want yet, but I think we are getting there. I think we're getting closer to the action. And I am seeing the tiny daily steps that we have already implemented are starting to add up to some pretty big results. I'm really optimistic that this is gonna end really well. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for keeping up with me, and mostly thank you all for being the kindest viewers ever. I am so blown away at your kindness and the comments you give and the encouragement. You're absolutely amazing, and so many have brightened every single day that I've been doing this journey, that you guys are keeping me going. I just wanted to thank you for that. So thank you so much. Love it if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for spending some of your day with me, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.